welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault, and that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Carolina Panthers. Happy Christmas Eve to all. What a good one we have in store as we are underway here in Week 16. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Slot man moves right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. You look at this Carolina defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number one in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes where people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Levis on 3rd down. A check down here to Jones. And he's got room. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Deion Jones. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Young.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker.
So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Jones is in. Touchdown, Packers. Anders Carlson now for the point after.
And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Panthers 0. Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing, Young. And connecting here with DJ Sharp. That one covers 29 yards, first down. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
The Panthers at 10-4 on the year, but they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around. That's what they play really well here.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 17-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
Looking to throw, Young. To the right side and complete to Hurst. Touchdown! Hayden Hurst, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming.
We can look at this defense.
They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback.
Jones hit and the ball's out.
Wow, that ball was not full, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They'll go with Jones. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
So after some runs, now they'll throw with Levis. This will be caught. Judy.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31.
Levis to throw it. He was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak, and what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call.
Levis going to run it again.
They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, the risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Now here's Levis now on 3rd and long. That's going to be caught by Judy.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers 19. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Levis looking to throw.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Aaron Jones.
His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Come on, set.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Red, cycle. Hut.
Now here's Young. And that'll be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Here we go.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
They'll set up a throw. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan? Introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They set a load a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Here we go, set.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Now Young. Open man is Mingo. He's got it. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his 1-on-2 matchup.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Ready. 43 rail. Ready.
Young. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds. Linesman incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
It's Young on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Here we go.
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll throw again. Young. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. On the draw, here's Sanders. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Sort of interesting going with a draw play there. Do you like that call?
I don't, but it would be a lot more powerful coming from me if I'd sit.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field. And he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 1:55 left to go in the 1st half of play.
Here we go. Here we go.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
80 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
That's complete to Dobbs. It's a gain of 35.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
Levis in trouble. Down he goes.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set.
Levis sets up the throw here.
Escaping the pressure right.
Got a man. It's Judy, complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Levis now on 2nd down.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit.
So we've reached
team
halftime
making
here.
their
Let's
final
throw a
preparations
broadcaster
for this
cliche,
second
shall
half.
we? Both
We're
teams
about
looking
ready
for a
to.
gift
As we'll send
on
you back
Christmas
up to
Eve.
Charlotte.
As we'll send
Rejoin
you down
Brandon
the
and
coast now
Carlos
to
at
Orlando.
Bank
That's
of
where
America
we find
Stadium.
Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Jair Alexander. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. On the counter, here's Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Going to get a break here for an injury. Aaron Jones is in some discomfort down on the field.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Levis now off of play action.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
Here's Levis. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
Touchdown, Packers!
Christian Watson.
41 yards.
And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now Carlson for the extra point.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Packers 21, Panthers 7.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
On the ball.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And they'll be inside the 35, now at the 34-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 41 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30. Young to throw it. And he rifles one incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. Here comes Sanders on the toss right. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and he kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And no gain. And now they're in the hurry-up. Up the middle they go with Sanders. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Young will set to throw.
That swung out wide to Sanders.
Touchdown, Panthers! Miles Sanders from 8 yards out.
And the Panthers have got it back to within a score.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
And they'll accept that penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, sack.
They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon.
Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
First and 10. Here's Levis.
And this one is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Third quarter action, and we appreciate you spending your Christmas Eve right here with us. 2nd and 10. This is Dillon on the counter.
Takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
4th down, Levis.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way to the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Now a 1st down throw for Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst, and he'll get nothing out of that one.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here's Sanders. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Young to throw it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions.
And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Running up the middle, here's Dillon.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you could have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
From the gun, it's Dillon.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A good productive run there on 1st down. He winds up getting 8.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
One quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Second and 11 now. They run once more with Dillon.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Levis on third down. And that is incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When those extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
And this one is right down Broadway.
So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, that's where everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
And that is taken in by Hurst. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown!
Terrace Marshall.
46 yards.
And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive.
It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Steps away to his left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Will Levis,
an 18-yard touchdown run.
and the Packers will add to their fourth quarter lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
That throw by Young incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Let's go now.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Charge. Ready.
Here is Young.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Rasul Douglas picks it, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They run again with Dillon, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now swing pass for Dillon.
So the completion good for just 3. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Back to throw, it's Levis. It's Dillon again.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Let's go.
Slot man moves right.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And that one not fooling anyone. It'll go down as a completed pass, but it will lose a big chunk of yardage. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
So the completion gets them just a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Dillon. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A.J. Dillon, his 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Packers stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
Ready.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Young. And his throw is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The throw over the middle taken in. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 1st and 10, Young. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number. That's caught inside the 20. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch. And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents. The entire offense is going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And Young's throw there incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Young's throw here on target to Hurst. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll run with Sanders. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 38-yard line. Running right, here's Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. To throw, Young. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First down, Young. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard line.
Let's go now. 1918.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire. And